Hi there, Andy Ron here. It is April 23rd, 2023, and this is your video summary of the weekly Montana Land Report. Every week we put out a report to about 5,000 email recipients updating the Montana land market, and you can sign up for that for free at mtlandsource.com. Pretty quiet over the past week in Montana land market, only 20 property updates. 6 of those are new listings, 7 are price reductions. 2 properties back on the market, 4 pending sales, and only 1 sale. We're continuing to see lots of price reductions. That's been what's dominating the weekly activity. Sellers and their brokers reducing prices on their listings to get them sold. Definitely seeing a softening market. Although, like I've been saying week in, week out, that does not apply to all properties, all property classes. I'd say we're still in a pretty strong price environment, a little bit down over the past year, but that's coming down from record highs. So it's not exactly a massive correction, or certainly not any kind of crash, but and the high quality properties, without a doubt, are still commanding top prices. But all the rest of the property classes need to be adjusted to get sold in this environment. Volume is still incredibly down. We have live market stats at mtlandsource.com that are free for anyone to look at. But the number of sales is down 85% from this day a year ago, down a whopping 163% from 2 years ago. There has been an increase in off-market transactions, so that accounts for some of it, but not nearly all of it. Just a low volume environment that we're just continuing to see. Another number I like to throw around is we have today on the market 367 properties for sale, and pre-pandemic the numbers were more like 600 or 700 properties at any one time on the Montana land market. And since about 2021, we've been more in the 300 or 400 properties range. In other news, upcoming events, the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers have monthly meetings that anybody is welcome to attend. The main meeting is in Billings, Montana, but there's satellite meetings in Bozeman and Missoula, and it's also available on Zoom. It's only $25 a year to be part of that organization, and I think some of the content that they're putting out has been recognized and underappreciated. Next month is a weed supervisor, so talking kind of nuts and bolts about weeds and weed management. But the October meeting is going to have someone from the Wilks Brothers organization, I believe, talking about carbon credits and whatnot. So that is going to be a very interesting presentation. For those that don't know, the Wilks Brothers are one of the largest private landowners in Montana, if not the largest private landowner in Montana. So it's great to see that level of content being put out by the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers. You can get on their mailing list at no cost, I believe. And there's also a seminar coming up in Helena. It used to be called Selling Farms and Ranches in Montana. They've rebranded, I guess, a little bit, calling it Ranches, Farms, and Agribusiness in Montana and Beyond. That is very good seminar. It's about 2 days. It's very dense. Most of the presenters are attorneys, but they also tap appraisers and ranch brokers and whatnot, so it's very in-depth. So if you're looking for continuing ed, or I would say even networking and education on selling farms and ranches in Montana, that's a good seminar coming up. That's it for this week. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You can find these videos on YouTube, and lots of content on mtlandsource.com. Thank you and have a good week.